Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope we are well. Today I'm going to be talking about a bunch of my favourite things recently and just what's been going on. So it is December, the final month of the year. Where has it gone? I've been quite productive in the last few weeks, especially in the house. The house has... Oh my god, is my fridge door closed properly? Especially in the house, I have done quite a lot of decluttering. First of all, the kitchen was quite a significant change. I completely redecorated it. Absolutely love the new kitchen. Painted it orange. Added some new plants. Got some new kitchenware and some accessories. I just gave it a little bit of a facelift, really. Organised it better, got rid of a load of stuff that was old or broken or just a bit mank and replaced it with nice new fresh things. I like to say like it looks like a proper adult kitchen now because everything is just like all kind of matchy all within keeping in the same like. You can watch the full kitchen reno video and homeware haul. That was my previous. I recently just uploaded that. So I also decluttered my garage. That was like up there with things I need to do but I don't want to do. My boyfriend was like, come on, let's just do it, let's do it together. So he did and it looks so much better. I feel a lot of weight has been lifted off my shoulders just because it's now accessible. I've got rid of like a load of shit that was in there. I sorted through a bunch of my old Christmas decorations that I know that I just didn't really want anymore. And then I also did my utility room, same deal. It just got a bit messy and unorganised, so that's nice and clear and tidy. And I tell you, when stuff's like clear and tidy and easy, accessible, you know, where everything is, it makes it easier to keep it continuously organised because it's just there. You gotta see it. So that pen come from here, so it's gonna go back in there, not just back in this drawer, you know. So I feel so much better at the house. It's just feeling a little bit more clarity, clearer, tidier. It's just nice. I went to York and I got a new tattoo. This is just a silly. I was going to York to visit my friends JJ and Lisa, and I thought I'll get a tattoo whilst I'm there because JJ is a tattoo artist. So I got my Norwich clock. So the story of this tattoo, it's a silly tattoo, but it does have a bit of kind of meaning in a way. So it's obviously paying tribute to my hometown of Norwich, which I love. And clock face, right, has a bell. In the clock tower there is a bell. And from certain angles in the city, where the bell sits, it looks like a face. I always think it looks like a robot face. And I discovered this years ago. Let's say I'd go to a house party when I was like a teenager and I'd walk back into the city centre to get a bus to go back to my mum's, which I didn't live in the city centre back then. And I always thought that face was just almost like smiling at me, like, I'm here. Hello. And then from then on, like when I lived in Norwich and I'd look up at the clock tower and I was walking to work or wherever I was going, I saw the face, I would almost feel like it was a beacon, and it was just like it would cheer me up. But then also I've got a speech bubble and it says slow you down because that is like such a Norfolk term and it's on a few road signs around the county. There's not many, but there are a few, and I just think it's just a funny thing because it's like, it reminds me of being a teenager and going crazy and like, slow you down boy, just slow down. But yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on other than just sort of like being busy with work stuff and shop stuff. I'm feeling really good and happy and life is really nice, and I've been working out loads, I've been boxing, kickboxing. I'm just having a nice time, just enjoying life. But anyway, on to my favourite things. So some of these things are like winter things that have really like aided me in this time of year. So the first thing is the heated clothes rail. I picked this up from Dunelm and it's huge for a start. Obviously I do have a tumble dryer, but it's not very good. It's built into my washing machine, and obviously you can hang things on radiators all you like, but you'll end up having a house covered in clothes. And someone recommended this to me and I was like, oh my God, genius. So I got one and oh my God, it's gone are the days of things being put on clothes rails for like 3 days. This is brilliant. So I just hang everything on there and then you cover it with a bed sheet so it contains the heat, and honestly, clothes will be dry within the day. It's amazing. It's life-changing. I just feel like, oh my God, I can get my laundry done so quickly and I'm not waiting for ages for my pants to be dry. That is the first thing. That is just mind-blowing and I highly recommend it. I will link one that's similar, or the Dunelm one, on in the description. So good. Next thing. Now, this was a present from my boyfriend A silly present, but a great practical present. In fact, it's just amazing. So it is time for the frost to be on the cars and stuff. And I have de-icing spray, but I didn't have a scraper. So he got me this from from B&M, and it's a scraper with a glove. So, and it's got a stick in it, so I'm holding the stick right now. So you could de-ice your car like this, and your hand don't get cold, because obviously when you're de-icing, it's coming off, innit? And it's freezing because it's obviously icy time. So your hand stays warm. And I was like, that is such a genius idea. That would just, I want to get everybody in my family one now, because I think it'll just make a great stocking filler. Okay, my new glasses. If you didn't know already, I am a Specsavers ambassador. So they send me glasses on the regs, and I do posts about them and promote them. But these ones have really been like stuck out to me this month. These are from their geometric range, and they're just like little aviators. They're very retro, they're very 70s, and I feel like it just goes with my vibe, and I feel good because I'm wearing my glasses all the time. I have a lazy eye, so one of my eyes is doing overtime, and I don't really, it's not like my vision is terrible, but it's just for like, especially for when I'm doing things that require a lot of concentration and my eye and a lot of work, it just helps to balance out the vision a bit better. But because these are so freaking cool, I just want to wear them all the time, because I think they're a really great accessory. So these glasses, hell yeah, I'm loving these so much. My beret, this is from And Other Stories, and I think it's still available to buy, but 'tis the season to wear hats. I like this hat a lot. It makes my fringe sit really nicely on my head. I love a beret. This coat has been worn so much recently. It's a puffer coat, but it's denim. I don't know. Puffer coats for me are something that I would wear normally just like to walk the dogs in or go on like hikes and stuff. It doesn't normally fit in with my everyday style. But this is denim. Therefore, I feel like it does. Just adds a little bit of extra, And it's really, really warm. And I just wear it with pretty much everything at the moment. I'll wear it to the gym. I'll wear it on a dog walk. But I'll also wear it with a really nice outfit. And it's great. It's so good. Like, the quality of it is great. And it's really, really warm. I just want everybody in the world to have one, because it's just so good. If you're not a fan of the puffer coats, give that one a go. Okay, so I got sent these ear weights from a brand called Dreadful Pigeon. So they're for stretched ears, or ex-stretched ears. People with cat bum holes. I've got little butts in there. And they fit so well because they actually fit the hole perfectly. And they're not too heavy, because I didn't want them to be saggy. But they do up with this magnetic clasp, which I think is such a good idea, especially when you've got, chunky ears. What a great idea. I've worn these so much, and the rest of the jewellery on the website is so cool. It's a little bit alternative, really gorgeous pieces on there. So highly recommend going to look at Dreadful Pigeon, because they've got some really beautiful things on there. In fact, I'll put them in right now. In they are, looking fab. I got these amazing trousers from Damps and Madder. So they have been on my hit list for a while. And every time I go to buy them, they're out of stock. And then I managed to catch restock. So I had to get my hands on them. And they're just these lovely cargo trousers in this leopard. But what I love about them is I love that they've got the stitching on the bum that says Damson. As you can see, lovely stitching, and just some fun shaped pockets and stuff. But they're really comfortable, and they're a wide leg because they're cargo. And I just think that they're really cool, because it's quite a dull down leopard print. It's not too in your face. It's not like a bright. Some animal prints, even though they're like neutral tones, they can still be quite bright, if that makes any sense. Where these are still quite neutral. I don't know if they're in stock again at the moment, but there are quite a few similar ones out there, so I'll just link down below. A couple of makeup bits, which are rad. First of all, the lip colour that I'm wearing, that I've been wearing quite a lot, is Brat by Vive. That's the shade name, is Brat. And I love, obviously, the packaging, very me. And it's just this really nice brownie colour. Just a good everyday lipstick. It's a really nice buttery consistency. Makes my lips feel nice and hydrated. And it's quite matte when it's on, but not flat matte, not like a chalky finish. That's been an everyday, and sometimes I line it with a slightly darker lip liner just to give my lips a bit more definition and make them look to their full potential. But this is a really great colour, and I have been asked quite a lot what lip colour I've been wearing, and I've been wearing it. So, Brat by Vive. Another makeup product is the Pretty Grunge palette from Huda. Now, in terms of palette, it's quite pricey, like it's 50 quid. I don't know what you would deem as expensive when it comes to makeup palettes. Like everybody's got different budgets and like preferences on expenditure. But I would say that this is a brilliant all-rounder. You've got your neutral tones, but then if you want to do something extra spectacular or smoky, you've got everything that you need. It's got two blacks. It's got a powder black, and in the corner, it's got like a gel black, or gel goopy, and then loads of great glitters. And I've really enjoyed doing some everyday looks with this, but also festive season. This has been my go-to for some more sparkly festive looks, and it's just great. Like Huda makeup, I feel is one of my favorite brands because of the quality of the products. If you're looking to treat yourself on a nice new palette, or you want something to put on your Christmas list, consider it because it is really, really good. Lastly, out of the things that I can touch, I got this Hollywood style mirror for my dressing table. Hello, my dressing room, because my dressing table is kind of in an awkward position because it's to the side and I like to be in direct natural light. So I always like chuck a mirror on the windowsill and then pack it away. But I wanted a mirror that I could just keep on my windowsill, which was quite big and I could tilt it and stuff, but also that lit up for when it's a bit darker or it's nighttime and I need to do stuff to my face. So I was like, I'll get a little light up mirror, and I saw this Hollywood style mirror and I thought it was rechargeable, but it's not. It's because I wrote rechargeable light up mirror, and this came up, so I didn't even think to look at the product description. I just was like, oh, that must be one, which is kind of annoying, but also partly my fault. So I made it rechargeable myself. So what I did was, it's one of those ones where the power cable plugs into a USB like socket. So I bought a rechargeable battery pack and I velcroed it to the back. Now I can use my mirror whenever I want. Oh, it's still on 70%. And then I can turn it on and it lights up. Ta-da! How good is that? A little bit of engineering from yours truly. So, velcroed it to the back. Cable tied the cable so it's not all messy. There you go. In terms of like what I've been watching and listening to. So, one of the things that I've watched recently that really stood out and was awesome was on Amazon 007. I think it's called Fight for a Million or something for a million. Basically, they take regular people in pairs. So there's like a married couple, there's two brothers, there's a father and a son, there's two best mates that are nurses, and they have to do 007 style challenges in order to win money. And the big prize is £1 million. They can bank money on the way, i.e. like if they do a challenge and it's worth £10,000, if they fail the next challenge, they still walk away with £10,000. But like it started off where they were all in the Scottish Highlands and they have to go and hike to find this briefcase, which they open up, and then there's like an automated voice message that asks them a question, and then they have to answer the question right, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, multiple choice. If they get it right, then they then get a clue to where they need to go next. So like the next place that they go to is fucking Italy. So they have to get there and then they have to drive cars and do things they have to navigate themselves to the places to find these challenges. And the challenges get more and more and more intense and crazy, and the questions get harder. And it's really cool because these are just regular people. They've got no special skill sets, and you kind of learn about them and their relationship with each other. But the thing that I love the most about it is that it's shot like a movie. So even though it's like a game show, it looks cinematically insane. Like the shots, like it's just filmed so epically with a really amazing music, and it's very like. But my friend Danny told me to watch it, so we watched it. And we were like, oh my God, this show is so good. So we're just telling people about it, and more people that we know are watching it, and it's just great. So 007 Fight for a Million is great. It's good to watch with like your partner or your best mate or something, because you can sort of picture yourself also doing that as well. Or would we be able to do this? Or God, which one out of us two would do that challenge? Or who would get that right? It's just fun. It's quite an interactive program to watch. In terms of music, I've been listening to a lot of psychedelic rock, and then also King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard are still one of my favourites, but I've been listening to quite a lot of psych stuff, kind of heavy and just a bit like whoa. It's been really getting me in the mood, especially for the decluttering that I've been doing. I've been needing a really great soundtrack, so yeah, I'll link some stuff in the description if you're interested in listening. But that is it really for things that I've been loving. Oh, my new chair. I've got this lovely new chair. So this was a present to me. It started off as a little WhatsApp convo.
This conversation happened earlier with my boyfriend. Do you like this? Love that. Context. No context. Love you. Where are you putting that? In your bum. Now it's in my house.
So I was gifted a chair. Beautiful. It's my new little area. I've had to move the dog's bed. They're over there now. But been eating my breakfast on my little chair and looking out the window. It's quite nice. But yeah, that is it. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you for watching. Everything is linked in the description. Farewell.